this session. Start from now on. So if you see one, let's just use this one, okay? If we see a scale from here to here, so we know that each of the intervals between the two of them are skip or step? Step. Very well, Charles. All of them are step. Step. From from a node to another similar node, but one octave higher. This is what we call scale. Okay, this is what we call scale. Okay, in this one, do we have, we start from which node?
C.
C. To another one, which is also a
C.
So what do we call this scale? We call it C major. We call it C major. It starts from C and end to another C. And the first three, I'll just let you know that one. The first three notes, we have a major third. This interval between the first one and then the third one is a major. So we call it major third. And the scale is what we call C major. This one we call C major. There are so many scales and so many keys. Okay. So the key of this one is C major, right? Okay. Anybody remember last time we studied something, we called it the chords? If we see three of them,
yes.
Yeah. If we see three of the notes together,
it's the third.
Yeah, skip.
And if it's a two finger chord,
Yep.
Then it's second.
Right. Yeah.
And if it's one note, then it's not a.
Okay, then Oscar, can you tell me which chord this one is?
Third.
No, the chord name.
What do you mean?
Do you remember last time we studied chord? Okay, the first class we studied rhythm and
pitch.
Rhythm and pitch.
Pitch.
And that's what? How many notes? Just one note. Is that right?
Yes.
And second class, okay, the third class. I remember the third class we
was tempo.
Intervals.
Oh yeah, intervals, and then the last one was chords.
Yeah, intervals last two, right? The gap or the distance between two notes. And
yes.
The last class we studied chords. Okay, that's two or above. Okay, three notes, four notes, or
five notes.
Yeah, all of them together, right?
5 notes is like the biggest one you can have.
There are a lot of them, even 6 or 7, 8, or there should be a lot of them. Okay.
There should be 10, up to 10, right?
No, it could be anything. It could be anything.
It could be 1,000. It could be infinite.
Technically, yes, but how can we play them? You don't have 1,000 fingers.
Yeah,
right?
so the max is basically 10 if you have only one player, but like 20 if you have two, and then so on.
That makes sense, actually. Okay, so the chords, do you see this one here? So this one, we call it chords. And this one, the bottom ones are what? Major or minor?
Major.
Major. And then the top two notes intervals is minor or major?
Minor.
Yeah. So a major.
Yeah, I remember this.
In the bottom and a minor on the top, we call this chord a what?
or third?
Major chord. Is that right? Okay, so but if the bottom two notes create a minor and the top two notes create a major, what is the name of this chord? Anybody want to jump in and answer this question?
Make minor chord.
Right. So we're gonna be specific so you can understand this one better. We call the two intervals a minor what? Third. A major third. This one is called also a major third, major third and minor third. To create a chord, this one we call the major chord and this one called minor chord. But with the pitch in it, that's a C, right? The bottom one is C. So we call it C major. And the bottom one, this one is a G. We call it G minor. Are they exactly the same like the scales?
No.
Exactly the same. We just split them into just a bunch of notes connected with each other. See, if we pick this one up, this one up, this one up, we want to make them like this shape. Are they the same? Right. So that's why we call it the chord and the scales are almost or exactly the same. If the chord is a major chord, then the scale is also a major scale. If the chord is a minor one, if there's a scale in here starting from G, okay, like G, A, B, B flat, or C, D, E, F, such as this, the scale is also called a minor scale.
Minor G.
Yeah, G minor scale. This one called G minor chords, and this one called G minor scale. I know that is sometimes very hard to understand, but let me just be very clear about this one. So we have the chords studied last week, and this week we are studying the scales and the keys. So that's why. Okay, we started from one note in the beginning, and now move to the second one. That's two notes, and then move to the third one, the chords. Today we're gonna study the scales and the keys. Does that make sense? Regarding the key, there is a easier way to memorize them, which we call it a key circle. Can everybody see this one? If you can't see this one, give me a thumb up. We know that there are very little. Okay, let's see if we can just zoom up. Okay, you sound better? Cool. Gavin, are you still there? Is Gavin still there? Yeah. So Gavin, we know that we have already studied the time signature before.
Why is there 4 flats and 4 sharps?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain this one for you later, okay? So Gavin, we know that we studied key signature, the time signature before, like a 4, 4, right? What else did you study, Gavin?
4 4 time.
4 4 time, and what else, Gavin?
3 4 time.
Go ahead, Gavin.
Um,
Did you study this one before, Gavin?
I don't think. Yeah, like the time signature.
Yeah, that's a time signature, right? That correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody else want to say something like about time signature? What kind of other time signatures did you study before?
3-4.
3-4, yeah, 3-4 is here.
3-8.
3-8, yeah, 3-8, very nice.
2-8.
2-4, yes. What else? Probably 6-8. I'm not sure if you have already done this one before.
1-4.
1-4, yeah, it's very rare, but technically there's, yeah, there are a lot of pieces with 1-4. Okay, so there is a very specific one, very rare one. It's called 7-8. So that's very rare. That is like 6-8 plus 2-8 together. So it's a mixed one. So that's we got a lot of time signatures here, right? We got a lot of time signature here. But between the time signature and the clef, this one is treble clef, right? This one is G clef. Okay. Between them, there is something else in this area. Sometimes there's nothing here. Sometimes there's nothing here. Right? We call those things what? We call them key signatures. Okay. So we know the key signatures, and in the C major that we just studied.
4-4 rare.
Yeah. So I know that Abel, this one can be a little bit hard for you because you just started to study the time signature, but I just let you know that there are key signatures in here. Okay. So first of all, I want everybody to memorize is, okay, I'm gonna clear everything here. Everybody must memorize this one. Those three. If the key signature has nothing in it, it's called C major. If it's one sharp in there, we call it G major. If there's one flat, okay, this one we call it flat, okay? That's a flat. Flat. So it's one flat here, then it's F major. That's a sharp. I will leave everyone 30 seconds to memorize these three keys. Okay, at C, F, and G. 30 seconds. If you're done, let me know.
Done.
Perfect. So next class, I'm gonna ask you the questions. Okay. You don't need to know why. Okay, just memorize them. The key signature has nothing in it. Is C major. One sharp, G major. One flat, F major. That's all. Okay, that's all you need to study. Perfect. So we're gonna do a very quick listening part, and then we're gonna end this session. Okay, very quick, very quick one. So who are taking the level 2 exam anyway? Okay, today we're gonna try a harder one. We're gonna go directly to level 2. If you can do that, you can do that. If you can't, that's okay. Just write your answer in the chat box. Sounds good? Just be ready for the chat box and don't say anything from this point. Okay, don't turn on your microphone. Okay, just in the chat box. Today we're gonna do the course. So tell me if you can hear this one a major or minor. We did this one before. What is the sound of a major? Anybody can answer this one? Yes.
Very bright.
Very bright, and minor is very
Dark.
dark. Very nice. Okay, let's listen to this one. And from this point, no microphone. Okay, type your answer in the chat box.
The chat box is disabled.
Is okay. I can see everybody's answering here. Can you try? Okay, you know what? Abil, I'm gonna ask you this question, okay? Abil, if you can hear the sound very bright, it's not very loud or very very soft. It's the color of the sound is very bright or very dark. Okay, listen again. Think about the pieces you have already played before with a major in it. Okay, listen to that again. Okay, I have everybody's answering here. So Abil, do you think this the sound of this one is what? Is bright or dark?
Bright.
Very nice. It's bright. So it's a major. Okay. Same thing, answer the same question, okay? How about this one?
Minor.
Very nice. Okay, it's so nice that that's your first class of the course and you answered everything correct. Thank you very much, Abil.
You're welcome.
Okay, last one, and we're gonna move to the intervals.
Is it major?
Okay, let's listen to that one carefully. I know I just tuned up the volume, but listen to the color. If the color is bright or dark, just think about it. The pieces you have already played before.
Sir?
Okay, I'm gonna write it down for you, okay? Grace, are you there?
Yes,
Analyze this one. Why this one a minor?
because
We know it sound like very in the dark at the night. Is that right? That's a sound. But we need to analyze it. So how should we analyze it?
like the first and the second notes
Yeah. The first one, second notes are what?
are a minor,
Minor. Very nice. Minor what? Be specific.
minor third.
Yeah. Because it's what? It's scape, right?
Yeah,
Those two are scape. Scape is what? Third. Is that right? Okay. And top ones are what?
is a major third.
Very nice. Therefore, the chord is a what?
A minor.
Exactly. What? There's no third. Third is intervals. Got it?
Oh.
Yeah. If we want to be more specific, I know it's very hard for you because it's very hard to listen to the bottom note. It's very hard to listen to this one. We don't know what this one is, right? But if you know this one is an A, so this one is a what? It's an A minor. Okay? If we think about the scale that we studied today, in the map, okay, we know the C major is what? The C major has nothing in the key signature.
Yeah.
Therefore, the A minor doesn't have a key signature also because it's called relative keys. Relative. This one is only for the relative, yeah. This one's only for level 2 or above, okay? So that's relative major and relative minor, okay? We call them relative major and minors. But if a C major also has a parallel minor, we call it C minor. Sounds good? That's called parallel.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now, we have already got everything here, but I'll leave the notes in here and let's stop sharing. And okay, I think it's gonna remove everything. Yeah, let's try. So stop sharing and we can share again with a key signature in here. Oh, it's away. Okay. So level 2 or above, take a look at them. So in each major, we have a minor there, okay? That's what we call them relative major and minor, okay? So those are the relative, okay? Beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at it, the other ear training. Okay, by the way, before your exam, I know that some of you are taking the exams again, and use YouTube. You can find a lot of ear training mock exams in there, okay? Just use them to just test it. Just use YouTube channels. Sounds good? Okay. Now we're gonna do a quick interval test. Okay, we learned minor third or major third, and another one is perfect fifths. Perfect fifths, listen, if you hear them, they sound very good actually. Okay, just recognize them. This one is pretty hard. Let's just try your best to answer the question. Okay, let's try. Okay, this one is very hard. I'm gonna write them down for you. Okay. Now listen to this one again, and you can answer the question now. Yeah, it's a major third. Okay, F, A, F. Okay. Let's listen to another one. Let's see if we can find a perfect fifth. So the gap is bigger or smaller or the same? This one. Okay, I'm gonna write down the notes in here and tell me which one is this.
Is that perfect fifth?
What was that? I didn't hear you, Bill.
Is that perfect fifth?
Yes. Why is fifth? Let's count it. That's 1, 2. From a line to a space is 2, right? And then from a line to another line is 3. And then from another line to another space is 4. And this one is what? Fifth. So the answer is perfect fifth. Okay. Let's listen to perfect fifths again. Just experience that. Just listen to these notes and think about it. And if the sound is perfect, the sound is super good. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we're out of time. And okay. So next class we're gonna work on the melody and rhythm again, just to test if you can fully understand them. For example, in the rhythm, we will ask you to do a clap back, or just identify which one you can hear. Let's listen to an example in here. So for example, this one is so for example, next class we're gonna work on this one. So the first note is a long note or two short notes. Got it? So only this one is different. Only this one is different. The rest of them are exactly the same. So Yeah, we're gonna do those things next class. Let's listen to this one again and just think about it. So when you say TT, it's very fast, right? So T T ta, T T ta, T T T T ta. So it's B. Okay. Nice. So far, any question for everybody? Any questions so far?
No. No.
Okay, I'll hold on for a second in here. If you have any question, you can leave in here. You can stay in here and then you can stay here, and if you are not answering or asking any question, you can just you can just leave this room. Thank you very much, everybody.